Hello and welcome back. I actually don't know what day it is. I will have to look that up. Clearly I've come onto this well prepared. I think it's about day 27 or 28. I have been offline the last couple of days, so I've been a bit naughty and not done my little vlogging for the 40 days. I actually went away. So I went down to Bowral, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of Sydney. I needed to do some research for something. And I was like, well, I might actually stay there. And I actually just stayed at a pub. It was very casual, but it was really nice actually. I normally stay at some different places which are not so casual. But wanted to get out of Sydney and just shuffle things up a little bit. And it was delightful. And I actually met someone today having a little chat at the cafe. They were at the table next to me. A really lovely lady who had just lost her wife, as in she had passed away. And we were having a little chat, and I mentioned something like life can be a bit shit at times, and towards the end of the conversation she'd obviously considered that comment, because at the end she was talking about her partner and how she was very much I don't know if she was the life of the party, but she sounded like she was a big personality. Half Italian, half Australian, and, just sounded like she had a real love of life. And I think I seem to meet these people at really funny times in my life, just in terms of confirming that the shifts that I'm making are positive and much more aligned with who I want to be and where I want to go. And that takes a lot of courage, and it also takes a lot of encouragement, not only from yourself but also from those around you. And it just seems that I keep meeting these people that reinforce this message. So fingers crossed I'm not just making things up in my head. And I guess even if I am, if it's a positive thing and it keeps driving me forward, well, I guess is that a bad thing? Who knows? But the other thing I also wanted to chat about was it is connected to that story, in the sense that, like, the last few days I've been really solid in doing the self-improvement things that I'm trying to do on a daily basis. So I mentioned a few videos ago that I was listening to Andrew Huberman, and I've listened to Andrew Huberman for a long time, but doing the things that he sort of recommends in terms of becoming energized and being more focused and living your best life. So my sleep has been generally pretty good actually, but I am getting up later than I would like in the morning, but I'm going to bed later as well, even though I'm trying to go to sleep earlier. My body doesn't seem to like that too much at the moment, which is funny because I would say I'm more of an early bird. But I've been doing my Peloton every day. I'm trying to get up to 100 rides by the end of May, and I'm on track to do that. It was meant to be the end of March, but I didn't. So trying to moving on with that, and have now recommitted to the end of May, and I'm on track to do that. And I actually really like the Peloton. Every time I use it, I just think, God, I'm lucky to have one, because it's in my home, which makes it really convenient. I naturally have very strong leg muscles, so the bike is really conducive to me. And the style of workouts that are good for me, I can do different types of workouts on it. So it's just, and it's fun. in the sense that I usually do it with someone, and there's music, and the instructors are usually quite motivating or funny or engaging in some way. So I feel very lucky that I've got one of those, because for me it's actually a really good option. But I've also, because I'm trying to get my steps up a little bit, I also have been going off to saunas, and I've actually been walking to the sauna, hence getting my steps up. So I haven't been the last 2 days. I'm going to try and go every second day. Obviously I was away yesterday, and then today I've gotten back and I've worked and I've unpacked and all that jazz, all the boring life stuff. But tomorrow morning I'll do a ride early on, and then I'll do a walk and a sauna tomorrow afternoon. I find every time I seem to sauna, so when I first started going to saunas, my sleep was atrocious, and I found it really, really helpful in getting a better quality of sleep. So it doesn't always help me sleep for longer, but what it does do is I notice that the nights that I actually sauna, the depth of my sleep or my heart rate seems to decrease quite a lot. So that's positive. So it's something I need to, continue doing on a regular basis. But, progress, not perfection. And that's definitely, I guess, a little mantra that I'm sort of working to at the moment. There is no such thing as perfection. I can have a desire to get things really right. But then if I don't, I give up. And I'm not great at everything. I have some really big strengths, and then other things I just sort of lose my patience on. So the progress that I've made over the last week, I'm really happy with, and I just need to make sure that over the next week I'm consistent with that. But that's where these are quite good. It helps keep me accountable as well. And I just really enjoy it. So, I do, even though I'm very big, I do have an athletic body, and I do really like sports. So it's good. But otherwise, it is nighttime. I am not taking my makeup off just yet. I'm still loving my Summer Fridays skin tint. It's really natural and really easy. Just a little bit of polish, just admiring myself in the mirror. Just a little bit of polish without the bells and whistles. Can put it on super fast. And I'm wearing a ASOS actually dress. It's a tiger print dress. I thought, why not? I was going to wear a shirt and jeans, and I was like, why don't I put on a tiger print dress instead? And I'm loving it, shuffling it up. So, hope you're all well. Tomorrow is Friday. I will check in tomorrow. And I look forward to catching up with you then. I hope you've had a really good week. I hope you've had a progress, not perfection week as well. And I will connect with you tomorrow.